Hello, everybody. My name is the Lonatron, and welcome back to Sometimes You Gotta Start Over Season 3. As always, we are playing on all the mods 10, and I feel like we have some things we wanna get done this time around. Last time, I got my footing. While I was off camera, I completed a couple of quest tournament, got some blaze rods, got some really useful stuff that is gonna be a surprise tool that helps us later. Oh, there's a slash set home. Can I do that in survival? How interesting. Then quests are optional. Mods are not gated behind completing any quests. Individual quest lines outside of the main quest line are meant to serve as mod guides. All right. Then claiming chunks. I don't know what to do with that. I don't have much use for it. Then creating a team. I have no need to create a team, but I do want the XP. Boom. Chapter completed. Welcome. That's what I love to see. Let's adjust my mic really quick. There we go. Let's have a look at our map. It's night. I should go to sleep. Sleep time. All right, and fortunately we do also have a couple of villagers in the incubators. There are some things that we need. I'm nervous. Whole place makes me nervous. I tried to mine out that way, and I proceeded to continue to get nervous. Actually, wait, does this... Ah, it goes down into a mine shaft. I see. I get the gist, but I need armor first. So we are going to break this. Have ourselves a nice little look around. Yep, there it is. Some iron, which we can use for some armor and some tools. And that's a pretty solid start across the board, I think. We're also going to start looking into Create today because I love my Create machines and I feel like I could use them to make this little underground bunker a much safer location. Alright, so I already have 16 iron as it stands, which is enough to get started. But actually, hang on. There's my crafting bench. Can I do the multiple sticks thing? I can! Yes! That's what I love to see. We can now go mine out that iron. This bunker's gonna need a name. There we go. That's not an insignificant amount of iron. Let's also consider picking up this antimony ore. God, there's so many mods I actually I want to check out really bad. Just not entirely sure what they're gonna lead to. And down there, obviously we've got the mine shaft down there, but I really don't want to risk going down there just yet. I want to wait till I have some armor, maybe a weapon of some kind. It's just with the situation involving all of the enemies ever here, it makes me a little nervous. Just a little bit. It's not the end of the world. It's just a little bit on the threatening side of things. Now, let's talk about Create. Let's first check our quests, which I have quests to cash in on again. But let's have a look at our quests, and then head over to Basic Tools to cash in on that as well. And then Create. Create should be in Tech. Create. There it is. Create. Andesite alloy. How does it want me to make andesite alloy? Using the zinc from all the ores or iron nuggets. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. The zinc that I've been picking up. Speaking of which, let's actually go upstairs and we're gonna start moving things down into the downstairs area so that we just have them accessible. We don't need to worry about or at least like move some of the more important bits downstairs. Just so they're more accessible overall, and we don't have to worry about, having to run up here every 5 seconds to grab things. I'm gonna put these in a drawer, actually. And then we're just gonna throw everything in here. Temporarily, we're going to take out the pickaxes because we actively need those right now. We're going to run back up. We're going to fetch some more stuff, bring it on down. See, the thing is, I'd be less of a coward and less terrified of the surface if the surface hadn't proven to me that it wants me dead at any given time. If the surface was a little bit cooler about that, I'd be up there right now. But it has taught me that it does not love me, and that given the opportunity, it will kill me because it wants me dead. And we're gonna put these in here to grab the copper ingot. Boom. I know it's not gonna like progressively get harder on the surface over time or anything, but I'm also scared of the surface for a very, very, very good reason. Kind of a mixed bag. Oh yeah, I have the frog lights. Picked these up from a quest, and now I'm wondering, using them to light up this area down here is a bad idea. See, I'm trying to... Oh, I hate that noise. I hate the noise it makes. I just want to make some space here so that I have a actual mining area. Is that uranite? It is. Lots of ores down here. I don't know what this is. We'll come back to pick that up. I'm working right now. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, I left my food upstairs. Oh, I left my food upstairs. Oh, I do not have great survival instincts. Oh, I should have thought of this one. I should have thought of this one. Now I'm going to die here. Which chest did I leave my food in? Not there. There it is. Not even close. Not even close. I'm fine. Now, what are the crafting recipes for wool? Because I need wool for a handful of things, and I don't want to go to the surface to fetch it. Fluffy puff. Fluffy fabric. Fluffy block. I don't understand. Alright, what about, what about... just trying to avoid going to the surface. Hostile neural networks provides the ability to get wool. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay. Meantime, we can finally get started on a bit of andesite alloy. And with the andesite alloy, we can create shafts. Shafts can be used to create cogwheels. Watch us tear through the create mod. We're just gonna rip through this one. All right, and then yeah, let's just get some basics done really quick. Where's the rest of my andesite? There's my andesite. Where's all my wood? There it is. And I'm gonna have to make a tree room at some point. I'm just stone blocking it again, and it's a little sad. It's a little bit sad, but that's okay. Alright, make a small cogwheel, make a large cogwheel. Come over here, make a hand crank, which if I remember correctly is this here. This goes across. This goes here. And then if that don't work, swap them out. How do I make the hand crank? Which I ask every time I get into create. How do I make the crank? There it is. Oh, my apologies, good sir. I forgot the space. It's an odd way to make the hand crank, but now we have that. And just to save on space without actually doing anything, we're gonna put it like so because I think it's funny. Then we come up here, we go to our quests, bada bing, bada boom. We cash out on a couple of these. Oh, I didn't mean to ponder that. Whoops. Cash out on this as well, which will give us even more cogwheels. Then steam engine. It's a little bit off. We're gonna focus on the gearbox, the vertical gearbox, the gearbox and the vertical gearbox, I should say, which requires we make andesite casing. If anyone has seen my other streams, or not streams, videos, you'll know that andesite casing is easy as apple pie. That sentence never made much sense to me, because baking an apple pie actually does take like a little bit of effort. Not gonna lie, takes a little bit of effort. So now we have a couple of andesite casings. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna take the andesite casings over here. We're gonna throw them in here. We're gonna make, oh, I don't know, 2 gearboxes. Just because we're gonna need gearboxes. And then we're gonna make one of them a vertical gearbox. Now, of course, we have a bunch of quests to cash in on. Of course, why wouldn't I? But that's not my focus right now. My focus is now getting machines in order that'll do things I need done. So, question is, what do I need done? I do need some water wheels. I do need to make some water wheels. That's certainly on the to-do list. Is make a couple of water wheels, and I gotta go to the surface. I need more wood. But I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm just a little dude. Just a little guy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I think I have enough wood materials just laying around upstairs. I might be able to move up to the towards the surface here soon. Kinda, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, I have some wood lying around. So with the wood I have lying around, we're going to utilize this to create the water wheels that we need. Now, next up on the docket, we've got the mechanical press and the millstone. So the millstone is easy enough. It just requires a polished block, a stone block. Where stone block? Stone block? Like the mod pack I play. Like that one mod pack I play. Stone block. Alright, soon it'll be daytime relatively soon. I'm just more focused on getting this done than suffering. There we go, stone. And then I'm also going to need a block of iron to make the press. This was originally for armor, but this is the most pressing issue to me right now. Alright, so this goes here, and then the stone block goes right here at the bottom. Boom, mechanical press. And then this goes here, this goes here, and this goes here. Nope, that's not how you do it. How do I make the millstone again? Millstone. Ah, it's a gear. Where's my gears? There we go. And this goes here. This goes here. And this goes here. Boom! Millstones. This is what happens when I lock in. Alright, what else do I need to get done? This is going pretty well. What else do I need? Let's cash out on these quests really quick. Mechanical press. Give me back all the iron. Netherrack? Ooh. Huh? We're gonna save this. I think it's a surprise tool that'll help us later. We're also gonna grab the axe out of here somewhere. Yeah, the stone axe. And then we're going to make a new chest piece. And some boots. There we go. It's something. We're gonna put these in here alongside all the andesite and stuff. Gold and the zinc. And we're gonna go to sleep. Then we're gonna venture out into the world come morning. And now, given that it's morning time, it's time to go pry those boards off my door. I don't know. The surface is still kind of terrifying, but a little less so. It qualifies my house as a cave, and I think that's a little hilarious. It's a little less terrifying, given the situation. But I'm still nervous, given what happened last time. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna stick nice and close to the coastline and hope nothing becomes of it. Now this is for Botania, so or no, Ars Nouveau. We're gonna cut this down because we're gonna need a ton of archwood, and I already need a new axe. I didn't anticipate the tree to be that big. Honestly, I didn't anticipate it to be break my axe big. Let's go grab that really quick. I wonder if, like, osmium axe is a thing. Or steel axe. I know where those mob sounds are coming from now, by the way. Yeah, steel axe, let's go. Alright, off to go chop down some trees and stuff. And I still want to go check out that big evil building, but I'm still scared of it. Still makes me want to cry a little bit. I'm horribly afraid of that building. Okay, I think we can cement the surface as a little bit safer now. Or at least get started on cementing the surfaces a little bit safer. Oh no, not that bee, not that bee! I've seen that bee before! I've seen that bee before! He will chase me to the ends of the earth to get me killed! Out of my way, out of my way! Oh! I don't like that bee. He's kind of scary. He's gonna try to find a way down here, but you know, there's a reason it's an underground bunker, so things can't get down here. It's a cow farm. You're gonna have cows outside. Oh man, that was kind of stressful. Kind of stressful. Verdant sprig. Okay, plenty of potatoes. Make more villagers. You guys don't exactly have, employment opportunities. Hang on, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Just head down this way. We can kind of... There we go. We can... Large tunnel. Put them down here. I think they'll learn to like it. Yeah, if we just give them, like, a living situation. A vague sense of a living situation. Maybe a living situation. Let's not push it. Polish this area up. Light up the room a little bit. Limit the ability to enter and exit. At least vaguely. They may still pathfind out. Welcome to the mines, kids. You have grown up in captivity your entire life, so you can spend the rest of your life in captivity. Have fun. Meantime, we're just gonna extract as much as we can from the mines ore-wise. They've already tried to wander away. I'm sure they're trying to go towards the surface. If they go outside, that's their problem, not mine. Although it is coming to my realization that I might want to make sure no one can ever leave. Yeah, you know what? Not my problem. Not my monkeys. Not my circus. I mean, they are my monkeys, and it is my circus. But I'm not gonna stress about it. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna collect all the ores. It's all about that dwarf power. It's all about that dwarf power. Ranonite. Boom. Inferium ore from mystical agriculture. Also, boom. Yeah, they definitely went outside. Just heard them open the door. Well, they only got so much life to live. It's okay. Let's take the babies and put them in the machine. They're all easily replaceable. I think they need to remember that. we have a good number of villagers being produced down here. All right, we do have a lot of quests to complete now as well. Let's have a look. Building tips. Oh, that's too many rewards, guys. That was much appreciated, but that's too many rewards. Do I have any rewards still? One. It was this doohickey. Infusion crystal. I'm sure the quest would have explained it to me, but I don't know. Alright, so green gem storage. And then red gem storage. So if I grab... Hang on. Let me get through this. If I grab the red gems and the green gems, I assume... Huh? Huh? Oh? How do I do that? It's giving me an alert, like I have something to pick up here. Oh, the infusion crystal. Tier seeds, for example, if you combine a crystal with 4 Inferium Essence, you will get 1 Prudentium Essence. You'll be able to craft an infusion. What? So if I take the crystal, put the Inferium Essence. What? Wait, hang on. How do I make this armor? How do I make these? Prosperity gemstone? Well, hell, that's a little ways off, don't you think? How do I make the tools? How do I make the sword? Oh, I'm going to lose. That's still pretty impressive. And with that, I think we are going to leave this episode of Sometimes You Gotta Start Over Season 3 right here. Take it easy, folks, but take it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Best of luck, and off you go. Thanks for tuning in.